Honestly, I didn't think that such quality trades would result from this indicator. TradingView. How many people freeze when they hear this? Yet, it is one of the best assistants for a trader when real diamonds are buried. And I'm talking about indicators that you won't find on pocket option. I am still shocked by the result of some of them, and now I will show you what your live trading can look like if you understand it even a little bit. So before I start talking about this wonderful indicator, let me show you in action. I'll definitely tell you everything in detail, how to add it, how to use it, and how to read signals. But the most important thing is that this indicator amazed me during the last session. It is a very simple tool. It's hard to confuse it with anything else. So it has just two main distinguishing features: simplicity and effectiveness. First of all, you see the gray area and the red area. They show us the strength and direction of the trend. In this situation, our trend is changing from descending to ascending. And if this is not particularly clear from this chart, and you are unlikely to make a decision based on this chart, so then with the indicator, then I add it on TradingView. Everything becomes incredibly obvious. So let's observe the result we will get, and then I will teach you how to do the same. Well, look at the first trade. There is literally 1 second left, and our balance has already doubled. Even though I only have $50 in my balance, and this will stop me from earning at least $400 to $500 today. The most important thing is to follow the rules and the strategy that I use. Look how actively the market goes immediately after the signal from this indicator. The signal is the crossing of the indicator with the zero line. That is, it changes color as a result of crossing the horizontal lines when the descending trend changes to an ascending one. Look what happens. Immediately after the crossing of the chart, the market starts to go actively, and accordingly, we can make trades for an increase and earn well on this. So how to do the same? Believe me, it's very simple. First of all, you need to go to the TradingView.com website in any browser. You can also download the app right away. Next, you just need to log in using any convenient method for you. Then we go to the home page of the site, and here you need to click on the button to open Super Chart. You click this button, and you probably won't have the same layout as I do, but this can be easily fixed. First, you need to understand one thing. TradingView has a huge advantage, but unfortunately, there is one downside. It has a limited number of currency pairs because not all of them are available on pocket option. On pocket option, we are forced to trade only on regular currency pairs that are not marked as exotic. Therefore, add them to your favorites. And you need to add the same currency pairs on TradingView as well. This is done very simply. For example, I have the euro-dollar currency pair. Let's see what this currency pair looks like. Now we will add exactly the same asset on TradingView. To do this, we go to the Forex section and type in the name of the currency pair, euro-dollar, and add this pair from any provider. It doesn't matter at all. I have already added the maximum number of assets. Here, I just open a euro-dollar chart for you. Compare it with the chart on pocket option. It's absolutely identical. Now it's time to add the most important part, our indicator. This indicator is called Smart Money Flow Signals by the author Quinn Argo. You go to the indicator section and type its name. Here it is, first on the list. And with just one click, you can add this indicator and gain access to high quality signals. Let's move on to trading. During the process, I will explain how to filter trades, how to choose the most successful ones, and how to replicate everything I'm doing. I am currently preparing to open the next trade, and we will discuss a couple of important points that you must take into account. So in 2 seconds, I will be opening a trade for a decline as the new Japanese candle forms. To do this, you need to start a timer and closely monitor when the Japanese candle closes. It doesn't matter what time frame your chart is on pocket option, but it is very important that the time frame here is 1 minute. The expiration time should be 2 minutes. So the most important thing is that the expiration time of the trade is twice as long as the time frame on TradingView. This is crucial rule, so try to remember it. Everything here is very simple. We receive another signal for a decline, which is indicated by a colored change. Previously, we had an upward trend, which was gradually accompanied by the indicator moving from the red area to the gray area. Now we have a downward trend, and it is also accompanied by a color change of the indicator. Therefore, for the continuation of this downward trend, I am opening a trade for 2 minutes, which is twice of the time frame here. Make sure to keep this rule in mind. Now let's see how this trade will conclude. As we can see, the market continues to decline, and in the next 10 seconds, our trade will close. These signals are not instantaneous. They are calculated for slightly longer trades. Therefore, we increase the expiration time, and in our second trade, our balance grows to $170. Now I can finally avoid risking the entire amount and leave at least $90 in the trade to give myself some margin for error. In 5 seconds, I will be opening my third trade. While we wait for its conclusion, I want to remind you that all my trades made during this trading session could have been copied by you absolutely free and automatically. If you want me to share my ID for copying my profile through social trading on Pocket Option, click the link in the description and send me a private message on Telegram. I will allow you to copy my account. It's very simple. Now let's move on to the most important part, filtering trades. How do we preemptively filter out unsuccessful signals and only trade those with the highest chance of success? How? Now I will tell you how. As I mentioned earlier, this indicator merely confirms the presence of an upward and downward trend. Therefore, trading in areas where we have sideways movement, like in this situation, is simply a mistake. Here the market is moving between two levels, a horizontal resistance level and a support level. When the market moves and is squeezed into a narrow range, we may have signals, but these signals will be of extremely low quality. As I said before, the most important thing is for our trend to change. For this, we need to see a strong downward trend in history that then changes to a strong upward trend, and vice versa. If the market moves in short stops from level to level, there should be no trading or signals at all. That's why just recently we made a trade for a decline on this currency pair. But after literally 5 to 10 minutes, the market changed direction and started to rise. The signal indicates this change in trend to upward. So up until that next horizontal level, we could have safely traded for an increase, which I did. Thus, our third trade closes in profit, and modest profit, of course, but nevertheless, we earned $65. Let's move on to the next trade. I see confirmation of this upward trend starting to appear. Previously, I had, a bullish downward movement, about which I always say that we need to have a strong initial trend so that afterward a strong secondary trend can emerge. In this case, the upward trend is secondary, since there is a change from a downward to an upward movement. Now I'm opening the next trade for an increase. This is already my fifth trade with this indicator. I didn't expect it to perform so reliably. Here the indicator just one of two candles ago started showing a grid area, and we are still far from the horizontal level, so there's nothing to fear. I'm opening a trade and for an increase and waiting. Honestly, I didn't think that such quality trades would result from this indicator, But in 5 seconds, our next trade closes with a decent margin from the entry point, and thus our balance is now almost $500. On the nearby currency pair, signals are just starting to appear, even though the payout is at 60%. So let's open another position to reach our goal. Let's see how it performs. Well, my goal for today has been achieved. I absolutely did not, plan for all the trades to close in profit. But as they say, our previous session has 3 losses. And as you can see, and today, all trades are winners. Thank you friends for watching this video. Add this indicator, master trading, and it will greatly help you in your trading.